Hello, I'm Harvey Godwin Jr., Chairman of the Lumbee Tribe, and as you know, we've been going through a recovery effort here from Hurricane Florence, and with me today, I'm proud to introduce Mr. Harvey Johnson, who is Executive Vice President of the American Red Cross. So, Mr. Johnson, what brings you here today to visit us?
My job is to oversee all of the response actions of the Red Cross across the country to Hurricane Florence, Hurricane Harvey, Irma, wildfires in California, hurricanes, typhoons in Hawaii. And so this is the largest hurricane that we've had this hurricane season. So I'm down here in North Carolina to visit our Red Cross units and make sure that those districts know that we're watching what they do, and then to get out to the shelters and watch what we do and providing services in shelters, but really to come by and meet Chairman Godwin and talk about what we're doing with our partners. So that'll be on the road today, going up to Wilmington tomorrow, and run a circuit here in North Carolina.
Well, I want to thank you for coming, and I know that pre-hurricane we talked to our senator, Senator Richard Burr, who connected with your office, and we had supplies on the ground on Tuesday morning after the hurricane, and we had supplies, water, MREs, meals ready to eat for our people when we couldn't get other supplies in. And the response in the beginning was very fluent and very effective to help people right then.
I was here 2 years ago with Hurricane Matthew, and I met Chairman Godwin then. And in those circumstances, the Red Cross was a little bit slower in providing the supplies that was needed here by the Lumbee Tribe. And so we remember that session. So when we began the Hurricane Florence preparations, we knew we wanted to make sure we're connected to the Lumbee Tribe. So we reached out to Chairman Godwin to make sure that we could talk about what the needs were. I got a call from Senator Burr, who holds this tribe in very high regard, and he's asking about what we're doing to support the Lumbee Tribe. So I appreciate his interest. And so we were able to coordinate, and we've talked almost every day with the chairman to make sure we could provide the supplies were needed by the Lumbee Tribe. I have to say that I think this is just a model partnership. When I walk in here today, just like it was 2 years ago, I see the number of people involved. We know that when we drop off supplies from the Red Cross, it'll get to all the community, and that you'll distribute that efficiently. All the people in need, those in most need, and the elders. And I can see it as I walk in who's coming in the building. I see the smiles on their face leaving the building, knowing they're walking out there with supplies that they need when they get home. We drove in the community and saw the roofs that were being repaired. Even now, we passed a roofing company on our way to the building. It's that quick that you're responding to the needs of the community. So I think it's a very, very important partnership that we have with you, but it's great confidence. We know that we can work with you and through you meet the needs of the people in the tribe.
And I want to thank you again on another level, because we've been receiving hot meals from the American Red Cross since Tuesday all the way through this past weekend, and we fed approximately 3,000 people on Sunday with hot meals. And those hot meals that you've been delivering have a profound effect in many areas, because we experience severe food insecurity amongst our youth here in Robeson County alone, and that serves two purposes: recovery for victims that were impacted by the hurricane, but also to combat food insecurity amongst our youth and elders.
We think that's very important. In our meals, we have standards, nutrition standards, and so we care very much as well about what quality meal we serve and how that meets the needs of children, elderly, those with disabilities, and in the community. And again, so I think we know when we deliver these, you know who your community members are better than we do. And so you take the supplies that we have and you extend them further into the community. And I just can't thank you enough for being so organized and so aware of the community needs, and so able to move things around and put it right where it needs to be. That's the kind of thing we need, good partners. And so again, we just hold you in really high regard for what you do and how we work together as partners.
And the other thing that happened, I think the Wednesday before the hurricane, your team from Wilmington actually moved into our Boys and Girls Club here at the Lumbee Tribe in Pembroke, and there was about 40 of them. They lived here actually from Wednesday until that Sunday. They left in the middle of the storm to go to another location to serve people. So we were glad to have that partnership with you as well.
I think a partnership goes two ways. You know, it's not just what can we bring you and how can you use it, but what is the two-way? And I think the open communications about the area, you've been helpful to identify facilities that we could look at as potential shelters. You've sheltered our own people when we needed it and we didn't have a place for them to go. And that's what a partnership is. It's where we really help each other, because we know that through our work we're reaching those people that have needs.
And I'll tell you, we have two great champions for Lumbee Tribe, Senator Richard Burr and yourself. You've been here twice to help us. And I've just been alerted that you're going to step into a new position come January.
And I'm the Senior Vice President for Disaster Services, and in January I'll become the President of Humanitarian Services. So it's a chance to step up in the organization, but to do that, taking the knowledge I've gained from this mission experience and to make sure across the rest of our humanitarian services, which includes all of our service to the armed forces, all of our volunteer services and disaster services all together, how do we take these lessons learned and use them across the larger part of the Red Cross business?
Well, when friends come and we have great partners, we always present them a Lumbee Tribe official pin. So I don't know if you want me to pin you on that nice white shirt you got, but I'll present you this. And also from our Boys and Girls Club, from Dr. Rosemarie Townsend, who is Director of Youth Services. For friends of ours, we present a gift from the Lumbee Tribe Boys and Girls Club, which is a dream catcher. Just thanking you for everything that you're doing for our people and the 600 youth that we also have through our Boys and Girls Club. And without these buildings that we have, we wouldn't be able to do the things that we're doing. So the tribe is very blessed with the resources that we have, that we can partner with organizations like the Red Cross to help our people and all people. Everything that we've done in the last week and a half together has been for all people of Robeson County, not just the Lumbee people.
That's fantastic, and I tell you, the Red Cross is addicted to pens. I have Harvey's business card on my desk, and so I value the pen. It's the kind of thing that when you see Red Crossers, they always have a red vest full of pens.
That's right.
And so this will be a collector's item. I need to make sure that not everybody gets one, so then I'll have this special pen. But I really do appreciate it. It's a good sign of our friendship, and thank you for this, particularly from the Boys and Girls Club. That's remarkable. I know this will be on my wall as well, so thank you, Harvey, for that.
God bless you for everything you're doing. I cherish this partnership on behalf of the Lumbee people. Thank you.
Thank you very much.